Good evening, everyone. Today we're going to deal with the subject of From Monster to Martyr, representing Mary Dyer. This is a synopsis of that which was ascertained from what was read earlier during the week. Basically, babies are innocent creatures that come into the world and who require much love, attention, and direction so that they can grow up and become mature, responsible, and productive individuals able to take care of themselves, their families, and become valuable independent members of their communities. In the article that I chose on Mary Dyer, entitled From Monster to Martyr, representing Mary Dyer, I noticed a familiar and unsettling narrative. That was the narrative of a woman being castigated, if I can be redundant, chided and silenced for having a working brain and a spiritual conviction which led her to stand up against what she perceived to be an unjust, hypocritical, and ultimately an unchristian civil and religious judicial establishment that was presenting itself as being Christ-like, although it was not for the most part. The irony in the story of Mary Dyer, beyond her being presented or represented as a monster who was later depicted as a martyr, is that Mary Dyer's accusers had treated her in the same way that they had been treated, evidently, by their Catholic and Protestant persecutors from the Church of England prior to this church's flight to Massachusetts from Europe. The actions of Mary Dyer, which led to her ultimate demise in around 1660, may have been or may be seen as a reflection, symbolically, as a young colonial America, one which originally looked up to its parent or motherland, one which came to resent the treatment imposed by its family or her family or community, as was the case with Mary Dyer, who experienced such in her Quaker communal home, or what became her home when her husband had her relocated to that place in Massachusetts, and one which involved or revolves around her being able to ultimately go from being quiet and submissive and subjugated to one who stands up for one's friends, as she did, and as the colonists ultimately did, in opposition to what they saw as an unjust legal system imposing itself and claiming to be or representing itself as the single and ultimate authority, legally and spiritually, in matters of life, liberty, and of course, the pursuit of happiness. Thank you for allowing me to share. Hopefully, you will get something out of this, and we shall pursue this at a later date.